Okay, Reese, I think we're ready. You
All
already
right,
been
that's
recording.
great. I have been.
For how long?
2 minutes.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, Ian, you want to drop the Pokemon lore and focus?
It's not lore.
Sorry, you want to drop the
It's not
Pokemon
even
bullshit and focus?
I don't want to do this anymore.
Sorry, I came at you hard.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But you have a problem.
You have a problem.
You're going to tell me I have a problem. You're going to look me in the eyes and tell me I have a problem when you're the one with naked Lopunny pictures all over your walls. Scattered
There's
across
no
your
rules
wall.
against the Pokemon Batman.
Welcome to another episode of SuperSour Podcast.
You know what I'm going to do to that thing.
Happy Gay Month yet again, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Super Sour.
Another day, another gay month.
Another day, another gay.
That's good.
Babe, Reese, how you doing over there?
Pretty good.
You feeling comfy in your control seat, your
Control center,
the
the watchtower,
the booth, if you would.
the booth.
Pretty comfortable.
open
Mild
booth.
anxiety, you know, the youth.
Mild anxiety.
Mild anxiety, the usual. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes Reese tells me her anxieties, and I'm like, what? Why? Just anxiety. But to be fair, that's everybody's anxieties.
Yeah.
You've heard my anxiety. You've both heard my anxieties before, and you're like, what?
Yeah, quite a few of them.
Yeah, quite a million of them.
I don't know, I randomly got fucking anxious today.
Yeah?
I was just driving, and then my heart started to beat real fast, and I was like, something's wrong.
You get
There
like
was
restless
nothing
hand.
wrong.
I call it like restless hand syndrome, when you're just like I'll like rub my face, pat my leg.
No, I was just like driving, and I was just like freaking the fuck out for no reason, and then it passed, and I was like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was nothing. Oh,
Panic attack. Huh? Dr. Reese, what would you say that was?
Well, people actually say they have a sense of impending doom before they have a stroke. So.
Oh, I don't like that answer at all. I didn't mean to use Google. I didn't ask for Google Reese. I asked for Dr. Reese.
Yeah.
I'm like, I only had one energy drink today, too. Oof.
Yeah, I should ask you that, Mister. Like, I'll have 3 in a day.
I'll have 3 within 3 hours.
I always like to tell people the story of like Ian. I went to go get a C4 for the first time ever, and I asked him. I said, "Are these good?" And Ian said, "Oh, I like those. They make my fingers shake a lot. They make my fingers
No,
jigger."
they make your skin tingle.
Yeah, and after I drank it, I texted him. We were both working the same job. I texted him from my truck going, "I know what you mean about the tingles. I don't like it.
I don't like this. No, it gets it going.
No." You and Reese the same way. I feel like Reese feels those tingles. She's like,
This is fancy.
yeah.
It makes me feel something.
I don't like it. It feels like you're taking digs at me right now. The anxiety, the feel something. Is this about me?
I'm always anxious around Joe. You never know what he's going to do next. Wild card, this guy.
Murder,
Wow.
suicide.
Murder,
Suicide.
We're all
That's
just
the plan.
waiting for it, you know.
Not if I do it first.
Oh, man, we're already having
Think you'll
fun.
beat me to the punch, will you?
I don't know. I gotta play it. I gotta play it real dumb with you. I gotta be like, I don't know, murder, suicide. What?
And just slicing into his neck, by the way. How horrible.
It's to be the fastest thing in the situation.
Ugh.
He wants to just be the most dramatic. Let's be real here.
It would be dramatic. There'd
Oh yeah,
blood
it'd be very
everywhere.
dramatic. Yeah, of course. Insane person. That's why you're my friend. You got to keep the insane ones real close to you. Keep the weird insane ones at a distance, but keep the regular insane ones close.
The controlled insanity.
Yeah. You know, talking about all this insanity is a good way to segment to what this whole episode's going to be about today. You guys ready for another episode of What the Fuck is Going On?
Yes.
Cue the music. This has been a what the fuck is going on that has been much in the making. I'm very excited about it. We have stories. Let's get to some stories today, Reese. Our first one is from Australia, I believe. I'll tell you this, Ian. I have no idea what's going on in this article. I read the headline and laughed my ass off and then was like, we're going to talk about it.
What's the headline?
Go ahead, Reese.
Air New Zealand now weighing passengers before they board flights.
I thought that was like that should have been a thing a long time ago.
Absolutely.
You got to keep these porkies in check. You got to let them know. There's a weight limit at this party.
Yeah. Well, it's like, you know how sometimes they're like, oh, well, we had to take off some luggage because the plane's too heavy. Meanwhile, the person next to you needs 4 seatbelt extensions and bought 2 seats.
Yeah.
Like,
it's fucking New Zealand, so they're like, they're
like,
checking them at the gate like, oi, random check, gotta weigh you. Oh, no, don't worry, ma'am. Don't worry about it. We got to check everybody for this. It's just a random one, you know. Just checking the weight to see if you're smuggling anything on. And then it comes out, 400 pounds. Oi, fucking pig, get off. Nope, declined, can't fly.
I think they're just upcharging them
for
being overweight.
What are you trying to do? You trying to fucking crash the plane over there with your anvil ass? Get out of here. Your anvil arse.
Now we got to spend more fucking money sending all this luggage somewhere else.
What do they mean by this, Reese? What are they doing?
So it's definitely for safety. They're
Yeah.
basically saying
Safety for the skinnies.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking skinny bastards.
So they're basically saying that they have to know how much they're adding to the flight weight wise, because they weigh out all of the items and bags and stuff that are going on the plane.
Right, we need to know how many kilograms. We need to know how many kilograms your fucking cooches.
Yeah, for
How many stones are you?
for the for how much they're gonna use in like fuel and stuff, because a lot of planes were like getting low on fuel like drastically because they had a lot of like overweight people on them.
Yeah, well, when you're carrying half the buffet with you, I can see that there's
When
an
they're
issue.
flying a bunch of Americans.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point. You know what, Ian? Good point. I'm not even thinking about. I'm putting it on them and their own people. I'm not even thinking that they're talking about us. They're talking about us. So we're fat. We're the fat pigs. We're the porkies that they're keeping in
For the
check.
most part.
Oi, Outback's not here, mate. That's at a different place. That's in your home. We don't do that here. So that's really nothing else too much to it. They just kind of told people like fucking.
Does it say that they're upcharging them?
No,
really-
basically like they're just like at a certain weight point they're not allowing.
Oh.
Like you can either get rid of your stuff or you can.
So they weigh
take
you
it
with
on.
your stuff then?
Like they're adding that to they're adding the people weight to the weight of the stuff that's going on.
Fat people are about to get fucked over so hard. You know what's funny is this is coming out hot after there was some social media bitch who she's fat and she made a video complaining about the airline service not accommodating for fat people enough, and it's a real problem in this world.
Oh, we shouldn't.
Meanwhile, Australia's like, right.
Right.
Gonna have to weigh you, mate.
Go
Gonna have to
fuck
weigh you
yourself.
at the entry. Go here. Yeah, we have a 300 to go yourself rule.
Does it say what the limit is?
It doesn't. I'm honestly pretty sure it just depends on like how much people's like stuff weighs as they're getting on the plane.
Yeah, I'm sure they're taking into account like how many people are on the plane.
Mhm.
But I'm sure they're watching people with the tickets and stuff, and they're like, we're gonna have to weigh that one.
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely getting weighed.
Oh, that guy's eating Arby's. Yeah, we're gonna have to weigh him.
Eating Arby's.
Oh, is that guy eating is that guy eating a whole steak over there in the line? That's crazy, mate. We're gonna have to weigh him. Oi, that guy looks like a kid standing on top of another kid. Gonna have to weigh him, mate.
To weigh him.
Oi, is that I can't.
Well, what about really tall people? They typically weigh a lot more.
No, not necessarily.
Like taller, in shape people, they weigh a lot.
I mean, I wouldn't say a lot, as in like 350 pounds, like some of these people weigh.
Yo, they deny some porker, and then some other dude who's like really big, but he's shredded. He weighs almost the same. They let him through, and they're like, "Oh yeah, but he's fucking shredded.
He doesn't look like he's heavy.
Hey, he's a beast."
Also, though, those people that are probably like all built like that, they have like one bag, and it's probably got like fucking protein
Dumbbells.
bars or some shit.
Well, John Cena's screwed. You ever seen John Cena fucking aboard a plane? He comes with a bag. I'll put a picture in an edit. He comes with a bag the size of this table, if not bigger. I mean, like, and I mean, I'm talking about length, probably about a little bit bigger out to here, and then I mean, it's down to probably
like
the
protein powder in it.
He says it's got his gear. He says it's got his
What
clothes,
gear?
A whole
What is
wrestling
he
gear,
doing?
wrestling gear.
Oh. Doesn't he just wear like
jeans, shorts, and shoes. He's got a bunch of different pairs.
He's got a whole lot of jorts.
He's got a whole lot of jorts.
He's got a ton of jorts.
It's actually just it's his robot replacement in case his battery runs out, and that's what it is. Yeah,
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
gear?
That's what he says. Reese is calling bullshit hard. She goes, "This is gear." Oh, okay. She said, "Don't put Reese on TSA when John Cena's coming through." John
Like,
Cena,
I'm checking this
John
out.
Cena. John Cena goes, "It's never been a problem before." And Reese goes, "Sir, first of all, I can't even see you right now. Okay."
Like, I don't know who I'm talking to.
For starters, I'm looking at just a pair of jorts that are talking
I'm
to
looking
me.
at floating
like-
jorts, so forgive me for being freaked out right now. Okay. Second of all, it's carrying a bag the size of me. Okay. And I'm gonna have to check it.
34 dead babies in that suitcase, sir. I'm gonna have to have you open that.
You check it. Just every championship John Cena's ever won over his
Like,
career. He's
all
like,
those belts.
I'm really proud of what I do.
I like taking them with
Yeah,
me.
it's 3 kids from the Make-A-Wish program. Sorry, John
Says
Cena.
500 pairs of jorts in there. That's so crazy. That's
Yeah.
insane.
All right, what's our next story? We have one right after this.
Woman accused of setting Midtown Burger King on fire.
These motherfuckers must have gotten rid of the chicken fries again.
Oh, that's a reason to burn the place down.
She said, "Can I have a Whopper with cheese?" I said, "We don't do Whopper with cheese anymore." She said, "What?"
And then boom, Molotov.
Burger King is the place that like has certain specific things that make people want to lose their mind when they stop doing them. Like if tomorrow Burger King was like, "We don't do onion rings anymore,"
Oh, I'm never going there again.
you would lose your shit. Exactly.
That's a good like 50%.
Burger
reason
King's
why I
one of
would
the
ever go to
lowest.
Burger King.
Yeah, Burger King's one of the lowest rated, like fast food joints out there right now. But still, they get rid of things, and people go, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't think so.
Hey, well, it's like whoa! If I ever decide to go there,
I need that.
I need this. So like, if you guys stop making these, then
Like, here's the difference. Like, if McDonald's tomorrow, like McDonald's stopped, they're not going to make McRib anymore. They said no more McRib.
ever.
Yeah,
Thought it was
remember-
seasonal.
We talked about it last, like a couple episodes ago, where they decided to. They
I know
said,
we talked about it on Throwing Hands.
yeah, they said no more McRib. We're done. No more coming back. No seasonal. It's done. People don't lose their mind over that. They don't really care because McDonald's
That's 'cause we
put
got
out.
used to not having it for like most of the year.
And they also put out a bunch of new sandwiches. They put out a new burger at that time. They put out a new chicken sandwich line at the time. If Burger King gets rid of something, they're not replacing it with anything. If
No.
tomorrow they told you the original chicken sandwich is it's just not happening anymore. Anything that they get rid of it, they're shoehorned. They have to keep their menu. Reese knows more than anybody fucking menu items going loose from a menu. Taco Bell's her favorite place in the
Bring
world.
back the potato grillers.
You do need to bring back
I don't
potato
give a
grillers.
shit about your fucking pizza. Mexican pizza sucks, dude. Bring back the potato griller.
Go off, Queen.
Fuck, dude. I would pay $6 for some fucking potatoes and a tortilla.
She loves the potato grillers.
Fuck, dude. It's so good.
And they were like $1 too.
Yeah. I'm saying just like if you need to like up the price a little bit, it's fine. I'll buy
They
it.
still have stuff with the potatoes in it too.
They do, but it's not the potato griller though.
Yeah, but they still have the ingredients to make it.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like-
They put it in the morning shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this world coming to?
So Reese, why why did she try to burn down this Burger King? What was the real reason?
Genuinely, we don't know why. I assume drugs. That said, a woman saw another woman kicking some bushes outside of a Burger King. The police were called because there was a fire on those said bushes shortly after the woman was seen kicking them. turns out beforehand somebody else had seen her actually lighting them with a lighter, just on fire.
The woman kicking the bushes was quoted saying, "I saw the Burger King sneak in here. I saw him. He's in here.
The king's in here.
Yeah.
He's 3 foot tall.
With a lighter. What, this bitch out there with a bic burning down.
That would take forever.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah,
That's
it
what she looks like.
drugs.
Yeah, she was.
I think it's.
She's high as shit. You know what? She's high as shit going, they didn't give me my crown.
They said I couldn't have a crown.
That woman said, "Man, why are you kicking the... I'm the Burger Queen, and the Burger King done fucked me over."
Yeah, they did a lot of damage too. What was it?
Just by setting the bushes.
Yeah, show us that
oh,
side.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
they
bushes
burned
are
up the
just right
whole-
on the
Yeah,
building.
Yeah, it's literally like right at the Burger King. I mean, the entire roof looks like they.
You know, those
they got
workers showed up the
messed
next day.
up.
They said, "Hey, we ain't working." You know how Burger King workers
Oh,
are.
yeah.
We ain't
Yeah.
working today. Loud and whatnot. You get it.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, $20,000 in damages.
Yeah, she don't look like she gonna pay that. They're probably gonna
No,
let her
I
out. Where is this at? Where did this happen?
This was
Florida.
in Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, and she's black. Yeah, no, they're gonna. She's going to jail for a long time.
Yeah, she'll be in there a while.
GLHF, lady. But hey, thank you for standing up against against Burger King for us because
The tyranny of the Burger King.
yeah,
His reign.
down. She was there. That's what she was quoted. Down with the king.
I also want to note the only quote in this entire article was from a random woman, different woman than the fire starter, and a different woman from the one who saw the woman lighting
Initially.
the fire.
Mhm.
This is just a random lady said, "Why would someone want to set the only Burger King in this neighborhood on fire?"
Another good point.
Dude, that's you could feel the hurt in that. She said, "Wait, hold on, let me reread it for Reese." She said, "Count me in, 1, 2, 3."
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Why would anybody want to burn down the only Burger King in this neighborhood? It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Why? Why?
And scene. That bitch was torn apart. Her son woke up. Ma. What?
Someone's trying to burn down the Burger King.
No.
Porque.
We have to save the Whoppers. Somebody at least had
Somebody
to
get the
somebody at
king.
least had to be an optimistic, be like, I bet those Whoppers taste really good. I bet that's like a fire grilled type thing. That's what they're going for. All right, my bad. That's my bad. Too soon? Too soon. All right.
Yeah, that Burger King's gone, Joe.
Yeah, much like the Burger King next to us. Rest in peace. I told them. I said, get your shit straight.
Yeah, get them rats out of there.
Yeah.
I
They
did.
did.
I was a Karen at this Burger King next to us a couple of times when it was open.
Why?
Well, I
the order?
fucking hated that place.
They
dude.
were bad. They were just bad. So
Trash.
they had two managers. One was like this younger black lady. She was super cool, super nice, very upbeat. And then they had this older black lady who hated everything and everybody and was so slow. Talking about 549 is your
Was she 1,000?
total. 1,002, my friend.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. And then one day, the sign was gone. But a couple times I had let them know I gotten upset in the window talking about, y'all need to get the other manager here full time because this manager's ass and y'all can't even fucking get me. I would just go there and order 2 10-piece nuggets. And they'd be like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. We're working on it. And I'd be like, working on what? Get the cooked
What, just
nuggets.
because it would take too long?
I don't know, man. They would have a problem. Reese experienced it many a times before it shut down. You go there and it's just, if you're drunk and you're high or whatever, you put up with it. You don't think about it. But when you're just trying to get some fucking food, you realize like that place sucked. I'm not gonna give where it was, but the Burger King next to us. Anyway,
Trash.
so we should talk about Bam, right? Unfortunately,
Yes.
before we do, can we just say that
Get
like
a
I mean,
little bit more outrageous.
just it's
I feel bad for him.
It's such a night and day thing of like to think about. Like, put yourself in teenage Ian's mind. You're watching Viva La Bam.
Oof.
You're watching him do crazy
Don't feed
stuff with
Phil.
Rake and don't feed Phil Day. And now he will explode. Him getting fed the last little bite. I mean, just the overall fun that you thought you were gonna have with Bam forever. And then one day you turn 21 and life just went on. and Jackass wasn't really a thing. You kind of accepted that Ryan Dunn had died. Bam dealt with it badly. Steve-O was the star of everything afterwards.
Steve-O got sober.
Yeah. And then one day everybody went, hey, what's going on with Bam? I bet he'd be cool to hang out with right now. And
Then we
No.
realized that no.
That
No.
he turned into Phil.
yeah, exactly. I was going to say, he turned all of a sudden Phil came out like,
Well,
I'm Bam.
really bad Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil's a good guy. Bam,
guy.
not so much. So Bam's got a new ultimatum for everybody. He's made surface and video, and he's got a new ultimatum. Here it is.
Yeah.
You want Bam to do good? You want Bam to do bad? Here's his ultimatum.
Well, I'm going to smoke crack with the bums down at the boardwalk until I'm dead unless you deliver me fucking Phoenix. Get to work, Nikki, or anybody that wants to help. I want Phoenix. Well, I'm going to smoke crack
Pause.
with the bums down at the boardwalk.
This is every 20-year-old dad that you knew from high school that still drinks Natty Light, and this is him on 20 Natty Lights. I'm gonna go down to the bridge and smoke crack with the bums unless you deliver me Phoenix. Unless you deliver me, no offense to this name, but unless you deliver me Axel, no offense to the name. But sometimes Kyle's name their kids that,
It's true. I didn't know his kid was named Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Hopefully from the ashes he rises.
Could you imagine-
'Cause his dad is burning up.
Yo, Phoenix right now. Why won't you deliver me to Dad? He seems like a pretty cool guy.
Can't tell in that picture he's lost a decent amount of weight.
I guess. I mean, that would probably mean he's like on heavy amount of drugs, though, right? Sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, he's smoking crack, so he's not eating.
All right, I was just, trying to be a little positive.
Denied.
Well, maybe if we just all smoke
Do
a
the
little
bums?
crack, we'll
Do the
lose
bums
weight.
really know who Bam is? Like he says it so confidently, like, oh, the bums are gonna be like, Bam Margera, yeah.
Oh no, they know him because he's like, oh, that's the guy who pays for all of
Yeah.
our crack, and he
Good
does
point.
a bunch of crack.
Because
with
he
us.
probably brings the crack. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this one time that on TikTok there were these guys that were like apparently hanging out with hanging out with Bam, smoking crack in their truck, and they were posting TikTok.
Oh yeah.
and
yeah.
somebody finally like realized they were like,
Was-
dude, that's
is that
Bam.
Margera?
Yeah.
And then they cut to the camera panned to Bam's face, and he said, "I'm Bam Margera, and this is smoking crack."
Honestly, might as well.
Viva la Bam. What the hell would he do next? Whatever the fuck I want.
Fucking Rehab, hopefully.
How many times has he been to rehab now? Like 7? It doesn't
He
work.
keeps leaving.
He's
Yeah.
It's all. He
Look,
goes and leaves. Goes.
Unfortunately, what it's going to come down to is what we hope it's going to come down to Bam is him having some break and some overdose that he lives through, so that way he can hopefully go to a full-time rehab and fix himself. Is what you can only hope for at this point. But what's most likely going to happen is he's going to die soon.
Or he can go to jail. Like if he gets sentenced to. Like
Yeah, that's what
6 months
Steve-O
in
said.
jail.
Steve-O said he wants Bam to go to jail, but like he explained, he's like, that's why.
Yeah,
Because
because
I also
he'll.
said that. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be
I-
forced to get sober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
But who's to say, like, as soon as he gets back out, he doesn't just,
Yeah. To Steve-O's point, everybody's point, it's easier to start changing your ways when you're sober compared to like
trying to do it while you're still getting fucked up. 'Cause
or
you're not
or
changing your mind.
detoxing.
Yeah.
When you're detoxing and trying to figure things out and you're out in the open, hey, you just go get drugs.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just go get drugs?
Because it's way too easy.
Because drugs
for
are better.
him. Yeah. Well, it's way too easy for him at this point. Like it's just too accessible.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a point where you want to like try to be reason with Bam and go like, Bam, like, come on, man. What about the good times in your
Steve-O
life?
tried that.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
all the good times in his life are connected to drugs. He's like, yeah, I was high every time. All these good times you talk about,
Well,
I was high.
When they were doing Viva La Bam and shit, like
He was high.
on weed. He wasn't doing the other shit. That's not. Steve-O said he didn't start doing harder drugs until Ryan died.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was
That's
still
when he
fucked
started
up.
doing- yeah.
Like on alcohol. I would say on
Yeah.
alcohol, which is a weird thing to say, but he was like a real bad fucking alcoholic back then.
Yeah, but again, it wasn't as bad.
Yes, but it was
'Cause
a
he's
sign that people should have looked for.
Oh, yeah. Well, if Ryan was still, alive, I don't think it would have gotten to this point.
That's a good point.
And then he would have convinced Bam to be sober enough to be on the new Jackass movie. It
Yeah.
would have been a lot different, but that's
Here's
the
how
whole
bad
thing.
Bam is doing now is that we could get Bam on our podcast.
You think?
For sure. Yeah,
100
absolutely.
he does, unfortunately, no, the actual good podcasts out there in the world won't have him on podcasts because it's exploiting him at this point.
Yeah.
But there have
True.
been a lot of literally no-name podcasts that have Bam on, and they get a
Well,
bunch
we
of
wouldn't
views.
exploit him. We'd be like, Viva la Bam, Jackass.
You're
That's
exploiting
it.
him by having him on while he's on drugs.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't, because he's
Because
not
you're
in the
using
right.
him for the name.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not.
It doesn't matter that our intention
Isn't
would
that,
be
that's what
different
all
from theirs.
podcasts, though, do. though,
Absolutely.
for the
Every
names.
podcast that has him on is exploiting him. That's what we're saying.
Yeah. But that's for, anyone. If we somehow miraculously got Shane Gillis, we're using it for the name. If we suddenly got
Yeah.
Joe Rogan, that's for the name.
But they
100%.
wouldn't come
They
on
wouldn't-
our
but
podcast.
They wouldn't be. They also they wouldn't be on our podcast. Also, if they were, they
we got a
would,
drunk Burt Kreischer to get on the
Bert
podcast.
Kreischer's always drunk. That's
Yeah, but
Exactly.
we
So
would-
are we exploiting Burt Kreischer now?
No.
Because he has a drinking problem? You don't. I said miraculously. Miraculously.
No,
To
it's not
even-
exploiting because
her point is very true. That the point is that Bam is literally it's very. I don't know if you know how real we're saying right now that it is that if we were to just reach out to whatever part of his team, if you find out, which is apparently easy to find out, or just hit him up on Twitter or
Yeah,
something
Twitter.
like that.
That is
he'll-
his team.
If he's in the area, he'll just come and hang out with people, which is not okay. He's not in the right mind. The difference in exploiting of what you're saying is that yes, everything is for name when you have somebody on. The difference is that you're helping that person or the person's trying to help you. It's not exploitation.
the
The
other-
exploitation for him is that he's just coming onto people's podcasts to talk shit, and people are using that to be like, hey, Bam Margera was on my podcast.
he's
That's
not
that's
able.
exploitation.
What
I'm okay
I'm
with it.
saying. What
I'm
I'm
all right with
saying-
exploiting him.
Yeah. So what I'm saying exploitation is he's not able to make his own decisions right now. He's literally
true,
that
yeah.
drug induced.
Right.
Bert Kreischer can make his own decisions. That's
yeah.
the difference.
Leanne,
between...
what was that?
Yeah, she's like,
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
be like, that's debatable.
Ian, Reese,
Joe,
do you guys like 7-Eleven?
fucking love 7-Eleven.
It's all right. It's expensive nowadays, which is crazy. That's
Yeah, their Arizonas are $1.49 the cans.
Who does 7-Eleven think they are? Well, I'll tell you where I
Or is
think
that Circle K?
7-Eleven really shines is obviously Japan. The best.
Does.
Unless this happens. Reese, go ahead. Look at this. She's shredded right there. Just ruining all those fans. Do not come in there. It's the Hulk. Do not come in. It's the Hulk.
No, he's stopping them from recording.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. Which is crazy, by the way. That's sus.
Makes the
Pause it real quick. I just imagine the people who make those videos right now, come eat at 7-Eleven Japan with me, and then all of a sudden they're doing it all. Ah! God, oh, gee.
They're like, maybe avoid 7-Eleven.
I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think happened to this guy to make him freak out like this? He's got no shirt on.
They
Bath salts.
Bath salts. That's pretty good. I like that guess. I like that. That's funny.
didn't have his favorite flavor of boba tea.
That's pretty important to have.
Lost his mind.
Yeah. Whatever. They didn't have some fancy Japanese candy that would
constantly
look
eats.
amazing to us.
Look at their cool clock. It only has a 7 and 11 on it.
Wow, that's so unique. Japan 7-Eleven doing it again.
That's so cool. Look at you guys. In this horrible video we see of your store, I still want to go there to see that clock.
Who wouldn't want to still go to this store?
That's
I'd want to go
dope.
to the store because of this freak out.
Honestly,
But I want that store clerk to be taken in. I want him questioned. I want to know what he knows.
it's nothing in comparison to what I've seen in Florida, just on a regular
Compared to
week.
Waffle House, go ahead and mute it and let
Yeah.
it play while we're talking. Yeah, compared to a Waffle House, this is pretty tame. He's not hurting anybody. He's just kind of
He's just kind of breaking shit.
doing a
Yeah.
Maui war dance. He's just
Yep.
Right, and
And he put his hands up, like he started freaking out after that. Yeah, no, this is definitely
he's-
drug
he's
induced.
drugs.
This is that if you've ever seen the movie Guest House on Netflix, this is Flocka. He took some Flocka.
That basalt shouts out.
Bro, he turned into a raptor. He said, "Y'all ever seen Godzilla?" Ah! He's trying to intimidate everybody in there.
Or whatever that newer one was.
Yeah, that's good. That was good.
There's this convenience store that I used to go to all the time on the way to my mom's old house,
Mm-hmm.
and 2 times I went there back to back. It was 1 week and then the next week. And the first week there were cops outside, and I was like, "That's weird," but nobody stopped me from going in. So I go in. There was a dude taking a shit like in the middle of the store.
Oh.
And there were cops there. Apparently, he had been like shitting all over the store, and they kept trying to stop him, but like he had shit on him, so they couldn't like grab him. It was a very weird thing going on, but
Cut
I
to
had
that
to get
guy.
gas, so
Cut to that guy right before he walked in the store. He told his friend, he said, "Dude, if they have the new hot mustard or ketchup Doritos in this store, I will
going to
shit.
shit.
I am going to shit if they have it."
Well,
And
it's
then
good
he
to know
did.
that poop is cop armor. They can't touch you if
yeah.
you're
Oh, yeah.
covered in
100%.
yeah, he was very calm shitting. It was honestly more scary to see than that guy screaming, because at least
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, because that's like some serial killer vibes.
Yeah, you don't cover yourself with human shit and then shit.
And then
Oh, but the-
continue to shit throughout the store.
Yeah.
The next week, right? The next week, there's cop cars again, and I'm like, well, I gotta get gas again.
Go
so
ahead. You can take this down. Sorry.
yeah, so I go inside, and they're being robbed. They're
Oh.
literally in the middle. A guy has a knife to his own neck.
And they let you in?
They
And-
let me in. They let me just walk
Well,
right
they think
in.
she's a part of it. They
And
think
then-
she's the Russian mob boss that's going to walk in and be like, good.
What's even weirder is there was a guy that was holding the door open to let me in, and it was weird because he was looking into the store confused.
Mm.
And then, I walked to the front of this, and I'm walking in, and I'm like, they're being robbed right now, And obviously, I look at the guy holding the door, like, dude, what the fuck? Are you trying to, like, rob me? Like, it was so weird. So anyway,
Gave him one of those passes. He's like, "You're cool."
I
all
just
good.
left.
Like-
I left.
The guy who's like holding up the store clerk, you're like, can I just get gas real quick? And he's like, okay. And he like walks him up to the counter with a knife to the lady's neck, put it in.
It's all silent in there when Reese walks in. They're holding him up. Everybody's staring at Reese. She walks in, all quiet, and then she just leans up to the guy who's holding the gun and goes, 10 on 5.
10 on 5. Oh, no, you don't even have to put the money down.
No.
Yeah. Just help me out. Help me help you. I didn't see a thing, but I'm going to need a full tank.
She's a good Russian mob boss. She's paying off the guy that is holding the gun, the 10, giving him a little help ski. All right. Boys, let's round it out with some fun. Round it out to a little bit more fun. I've been waiting to show you guys this. You ever wonder what farts sound like echoed into things?
No.
Well, I have. Reese, let it rip.
Oh, boy.
Hell yeah. Nice ripstick skills. It's a drive-by.
She makes money doing that.
Yeah. That nice
She
house you
makes-
saw her living in, that's how she pays for that.
Yeah, that's someone who makes money doing that.
Oh
That
my
is
God. Dude, that's so funny. Dude, imagine you just you never seen that guy on TikTok who like does things where like he'll clip shit like that and he'll just be sitting there doing stuff and like react as if he's there doing it. Just imagine you're just sitting there reading a book outside and she just like doing a ripstick and you're just like, why the fuck you got a pot in your hands? And then she just rides by you. Yo, farts are funny, dude. And
oh
then
boy.
I don't know that she's the start of this, but some woman started this whole craze, and it started with somebody going to like a Home Depot or a Lowe's and getting a long pipe tubing and farting into it. Let's see that one. Yeah, here it goes.
I'm at Lowe's. I have this PVC pipe, and I'm gonna fart in it.
Cool. Right next to the phone. Perfect placement. All right, well, that's weird. I like the weird part. Ian, like the actual weird part. Ian's like, that's funny.
That's funny but gross.
Oh my god, that's so funny, dude. That's the funniest shit ever. You see what I mean? When I can watch this shit all day. It's so fucking funny. Because you expect it to just not work, in my opinion. The first time I saw it, I was like, yeah, all right, they're gonna edit it or whatever.
I think the first time he watched this, he was like, I'm into this now.
Kind of. She's only half off. I'm into it comedically. This is the funniest shit that you can see online right now. Reese, we have one more. Please just bring it home with the one more. This is a different bitch with a PVC pipe doing a fart.
Your mother's fucking lied. You start swinging that bitch. You start swinging that bitch. And you hit him from behind. Surprise.
Isn't that the one who did the ripstick?
Where's this one? Hang on, there's another one. Can I click on
Yeah,
this
go
one?
ahead, please. Yeah. What's this one?
I'm gonna fart in this.
If it'll load.
I'm gonna fart in this PVC pipe, but I'm
Yeah, you
gonna
are.
put you in a pond.
Joe, are you getting
Let
hard?
me let it load first.
I would be if it wasn't lagging like
fart in-
this. Ooh.
Ooh.
Go ahead. Go, Queen. They're all different. Each one is different. You would think they would all sound the same. They don't. They don't.
Wow, she does that a lot.
Oh my god, that's
How do you think she keeps making that money?
Wow.
Oh my god,
Who do you
that's
think
so
sponsors
funny.
her?
Dude, I
dude,
wish.
TikTok themselves?
Yeah.
TikTok's like, that's dope.
Dude,
Oh my god.
I fucking wish I could make that kind of money.
You gotta fart like that.
I fart like that.
Well,
And you are disgusted and
No.
not into a tube.
No. Yeah, and also, yeah, not into a tube to make it loud. Also, no, it's the way you react, and then it's also the sound of the fart. You know, it's not that.
You just gotta carry around like a small piece of PVC at all times, and
Yeah.
just anytime you have to fart, just back.
Reese just has
Joe.
Reese just has a megaphone in bed, and she's just like, "Hey, Joe." Whoa.
Hey, you like that shit?
Yeah, that's pretty. That was. That was funny. You like that shit? Oh my god.
Farts are always fun.
Farts are always funny. And this episode's been funny.
It's been pretty humorous.
It's been a good time. And we want to remind you guys that you can follow us on all social media, check out our clips, and catch up on our day-to-day lives as a team. SuperSour JIR, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find us. And you can follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/SuperSourGames. You can see us pretty much every day of the week, mostly late nights, and every weekend as well at night. Yeah, that's about. and that's about it. Follow Reese on her social medias, a homicidal tire, and follow Conspiracies with Coffee as well, please.
I write blogs.
There we go.
Wonderful.
She does. Check them out if
If
you're
you
into
like to
you're into murder
read.
conspiracies,
And if you like
aliens,
reading.
all kinds of stuff. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week. Stay sour. Cheers.
Another one in the pipe. Another one in the pot. Another one in the PVC and the